Well, Matthew, thank you for your time. Congratulations on your first one-day 100 for Australia, but also selection on the Indian squad. It's been a good week for you.
Yeah, it was nice to get amongst the runs. It's been a little while since I spent some time in the middle, so to get out there and get amongst the runs was good fun.
Well, I want to talk about, obviously, your innings the other day.
Yep.
That 100, you had a higher score of 76 before this innings the other day.
Yep.
But Australia really needed you, and in the heat, you stood up. Must have been very satisfying.
Yeah, I really enjoy batting in that situation when I find the team's in a little bit of trouble. I find I give myself enough time that I can get into my innings and I can catch up at the back end. So when you're batting at 7, you don't get too many opportunities to really get in and get a big score. So it was nice to get out there and do a job for the team.
You took your time. You had to take your time early on. In the end, they hit something like 7 4s and a couple of nice 6s. Yeah. Is that all part of the plan, just to be there at the end?
Yeah, just about time. When I'm batting with Maxi, it's just get him on strike. So I was lucky enough just to get down the other end and watch Maxi bat for a bit. And then as the innings progressed, it was time to go towards the end. So I got a couple out the middle, which was nice.
You talk about batting with Maxi or Glenn Maxwell. You put on 82 with him. He made 60, and then he gets out on you. 6 for 160. There's still something like 20-odd overs left in the game. What are you thinking at the other end there?
Yeah, I'm thinking, well, bat time, but I'm getting a little bit of direction from the dressing room as well to see what kind of situation they want me to play out. They just wanted me to take it deep and try and bat the 50 overs. That was the direction from the dressing room. But, yeah, at that stage, it's just batting with the tail, trying to face as many balls as you can. We've got a long batting lineup, so I was pretty confident that if I could get a partnership for 3 or 4 overs together with someone, which I did with Paddy Cummins, it wasn't a big partnership, but to have a partnership for 5 or 6 overs to get us a little bit deeper into the innings is quite important, that one.
There seems to be a great belief in all the batsmen that someone down the order is going to do the business. You talked about Cummins, Mitchell Starc, should I say. There's, even though you're 6 for 165 to 78, you still make 268. That's a great thing to have in the side. Yeah,
there's no great secret that we back ourselves at the back end. We feel like we talk about it all the time. If our top 4 can give us the opportunity to get myself and Faulkner and those kind of guys in the last 10 overs, then we feel like we can get a lot of runs in the last 10 or 15 overs. So we tried, although it didn't happen the other day, you'll find here we'll try and give ourselves plenty of wickets in the shed and then really launch from. We can even go 15 overs plus out with the lineup that we've got.
Last over, you're 93 not out. Run us through this. First couple of balls are a dot, including this one.
Yeah, I wasn't really watching the ball, to be honest. I was pretty tired by that stage. So,
and then a 4 though, over cover, smoke that.
Yeah, he was taking the pace off the ball. I think when I face him today, I need to set up for slower balls. He took the pace off, and I was probably swinging a little bit hard. But by the time I got to the last ball, well, this one here, I was always coming back. I thought I was in a bit of strife, to be honest. But
You're not wrong.
Billy was just standing down the other end there. I thought he might have been running. But, once I got to the last ball, I was just actually, if he didn't pitch up, I was just worried about trying to get it on the onside and maybe get 2. They had no mid-wicket, but it was actually quite a nice ball, the last delivery.
Yeah, and the dive, though? You didn't need the dive, you're home comfortably.
In the end, I was home comfortably,
The final ball, though, run us through the memorable way you bring up the 100.
Yeah, as I said.
That terrific shot you hit. Here we go. You're obviously a bit tired.
Yeah, I was cooked by then, but I was just concentrating on getting bat on ball in the end, and then, it was a relief to get some runs and really contribute in the team. It's been an interesting callback since I've come back. I haven't scored enough runs, to be honest, and then, it's just a relief. You know what it's like when you've been struggling a bit. Once you get some runs on the board, it's a relief. And then obviously a little tribute there to my auntie who passed away not long ago, and Hughesy as well.
One quickly, I just want to ask you about the pickle juice that you seem to be using quite a bit. You had to bat for the best part of 3 hours, and then you had to keep, and it was really hot. What does this stuff do?
When you feel like you're going to cramp up or your legs are getting a bit heavy, you just basically gargle it and spit it out, and it's supposed to prevent your cramp. Apparently it's good for anxiety and nerves and that kind of stuff as well, so it's just getting it in, and it works pretty well, to be honest. The first 10 overs took about an hour to bowl, so I've got plenty of pickle juice in and plenty of fluid, and I was right to go for the next bit.
Don't worry, mate, we've ordered a truckload of the commentary box today, mate. Well done. A terrific innings, your first one-day 100.
Thanks, mate.
Said surpassed your 76 was your best score before that. Congratulations and well done on making the tour to India.
Appreciate it, mate.